Hello everyone. So in continuation for the topic message determination in purchasing, I was doing um, maintain message determination schema for purchase order. So I have already done that, and the schema which was created in the last episode was this ZSC00. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to assign this schema. So what is the assignment? So basically if you click here, so first of all, this is usage, which is B for output. Okay, B is for output. Okay, and next is the application. So what is the application? Application is EF, which is for purchase order. Okay, and the third bit is our schema. So what is our schema name? My schema name is, I can select it from here, I recently created, which is ZSC00, schema for print / iDoc. So click this. Okay, and there are other things like when this schema is triggered, what should happen. So these are the transmission time spot for chain message. So it should generate immediately. I'm saying 4. Okay, just save it. So when the purchase order is created and you try to do the output, what will happen? Okay, so this application is fired, and then this schema will be picked. Okay, and within this schema there are two output types. What is that? This is sorry, you come here. So this either ZPRT will be fired or ZIDC will be fired based upon the condition record. So I'll show you in the testing now. Just save it simply. So far we have done all the configuration, and now what remains? Maintain condition records. So the maintenance of condition record is done through transaction MN04. Okay, so let me go there. So I'm going to create condition record for output type ZPRT in transaction MN04, and the data is like this. So purchase group J07, vendor ending with 27, and again J07 ending with 28. So here in SAP I'm going to MN04, output type is ZPRT. So you see these two radio buttons. Why it is coming? Because in my access sequence there are two condition tables. One is 770, the first one, and second with 780. That's why it is coming. I told you access sequence is arrangement of condition tables. So first condition table was purchase group plus vendor, and second was vendor. So simply check this and create for first vendor, which is 100824, and purchase group is J07. Here I want to do the print. So the medium is what? Check here, it's print. Okay, and when it should be immediately. So I will say 4. Now select this and say communication. Where should it print? So I'll simply take a local printer, LOCL, and say print immediately. Hit enter. Yeah, and say save. So condition record was saved. So condition record has been maintained for this vendor ending with 27 for purchasing group J07. Now I'll create purchase order in ME21N. Okay, so for this vendor which is ending with 27, and purchase group is J07. Okay, so I'm using some material. Okay, plant quantity is say this much, everything is fine. Okay, so hit enter. Okay, price is everything. Now click this messages. What do you see? ZPRT. So this output type is being selected. How it is selected? Can I go and to do that determine analysis? Okay, so here this is our schema ZSC00, and what is being selected? Not from here, it is selected from here. What? Based on this criteria. Okay, so see J07 and vendor ending with 27, and it was maintained in the condition record. That's why it is coming here. Okay, I'm trying to show you the condition record. See, this condition record is maintained and the system has found. That's why this ZPRT has been selected. So come back and again come back and say save. Okay, so I'm saving the PO. Okay, now if I go in ME23N/N ME23N, okay, and say print preview for the purchase order, so I see this is the output of the purchase order. In my case, I have copied the SAP script Madruk to ZAL Madruk and assigned in the output type ZPRT. That's why it is appearing here. Okay, I have another vendor which is 100828. I have not maintained the condition record for this. Let's see what happens if I try to create the purchase order. Okay, so I'm trying to create the purchase order. Okay, for this there's no price maintained. I say simply 100, and if I go messages, I see no output. Why? Because the condition record is not maintained for this, so there is no generation of output type. Now I'm going to maintain the condition record for this vendor here. See, I'll click the vendor, yeah, and just save it here. Hit enter and say immediately, yeah, send immediately. Okay, and select and say communication local printer LOCL. Okay, and say save. So condition record has been saved. Now this time I'm creating the purchase order. Hit enter and go to the messages. Yeah, now here you see, and if I go to the analysis, you see analysis, which is what is selected. Okay, so it is selected just this combination because just simply vendor is maintained as a condition record. So this was all about the output type or message determination. Now I'll summarize. So in summary, schema is the highest thing, and that is the grouping of output types. So output types are arranged. So in our case, it was ZPRT and ZDIC. So the name of the schema was ZAS00. So inside this, if you see the videos, there will be two output types. Output types are basically a form of output in SAP, and they can be anything like print, email, fax, EDI, iDocs. And access sequence, I have given the definition as well. Access sequence in our case was AS00. So this access sequence keeps two condition tables, 770 and 780. So 770 was purchase group plus vendor, and 780 was just the vendor. I have given here in the bottom just one liner definition. So if anybody asks in interview what is the schema, access sequence, condition table, output type, you can use this one liner definition and then you can add your explanation. So start with these lines when you answer what is the schema, what is access sequence, what is condition table, what is output type. So I hope it was a nice session, and happy learning. All the best. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bye bye.